Welcome, world. Welcome to Live with Candice and Kris.
Happy Hump Day. Welcome to the show. Good
Welcome
morning.
to the show.
Yes.
We are live.
Yes.
You are watching us live in the studio. So, guys, if we mess up, this is live. This
Real
is what
time.
live TV looks like.
In real time, y'all. It's happening as you're watching it.
Oh, man. Good to be with you guys today. How you doing?
I'm a little loopy this
You're
morning.
loopy.
I'm a little loopy. So I went to bed at like 10 p.m. early last night, and then I woke up at 5 a.m. and I felt great, like I could have went to the gym or something, but I said, I got 2 more hours, let me go back to sleep.
Okay.
Woke back up and felt like trash. I felt so groggy when I wish I had just stayed up when I got up at 5.
I'm sorry.
You know, is it too much? I don't know what caused it, but I should have just stayed up. But I'm good. We good, y'all. We good. It's a happy Wednesday.
You look good. You look good.
And you look good. I like this beige and the white.
Not the beige and the white.
You look like a sexy caramel latte.
Wait.
A frappuccino.
Okay.
It's like a sexy frappuccino.
With the whipped cream?
With the whipped cream.
The hair is the whipped cream on top.
You look good.
I'll take it.
You
Thank
look good.
you.
You look good.
Thank you. I had a good night. So, you know, the International Film Awards started. So I was able to see The League. I'm not sure if it's out yet, but it's amazing. It's about blacks in baseball and the Negro League. It is so good. I really enjoy it. I implore everyone to see it. It has so much history about the black man that used, you know, playing baseball, and it was great.
So The League. I need to put that on.
The League.
That's on my bucket list now.
It's a it's shot like a documentary, so it's easy to follow, but it has so much rich history that I didn't know about. So it's a great,
blacks don't get a lot of love in baseball.
No, and we really should, because we were the pioneers of it. You had white teams, you had black teams, but it shows you how much segregation at that time actually was a problem before all the leagues were able to play together. So it was really eye-opening. And you have a better appreciation for the people that came before you.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't take it for granted. So it was good.
Duly noted. I'm watching that one.
Duly noted.
Duly noted.
Okay. Me and my fact of the day.
Let's go.
So, Amsterdam has come up with something so clever. Here in the U.S., we have hundreds of thousands, if not probably millions of alcoholics here every single day. Well, Amsterdam has done something I find to be so genius. So they help the alcoholics by employing them to actually clean the streets. So it's a real thing. Yeah, it's a real thing. The Rainbow Foundation charity, which paid by the Dutch state subsidies and donations, actually round up alcoholics throughout the city, and they literally pay them 5 cans of beer per week to clean the streets. I'm sorry. I think that's genius. I think that's great. You save money.
So basically, they're enabling them by using them to clean up the trash.
If you're gonna drink it,
drink with a purpose.
Drink with a purpose.
You know what? It's smart. It's smart. I ain't mad at it.
Drink with a purpose.
Well, I hope they at least try to rehabilitate them instead of just pimping them out to clean up the.
Look, it's Amsterdam. Things happen different in Amsterdam.
I'm not
male
mad
and
at
female.
It. Okay. I bet it's spotless over there too. We need to do that in the U.S.
I'm sure it is. If you're gonna have a problem, that's the way to solve it, and you save money.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
Save money, and you can control the drunkenness.
Yeah.
You know.
5 cans of beer.
Hey, it works.
All right, there we go.
Don't worry, we got more stuff for you. Let's get into the breakdown. So this news is trending all over social media. When you think this couldn't get weird, it gets a whole lot weirder. So missing NFL Sergio Brown and his mom were missing. Apparently, they're no longer missing. Sergio has surfaced. He did an Instagram saying, oh my God, the police took him, took the mom, it's the FBI. He was just all over the place. Meanwhile, his mom was found deceased. Myrtle Brown, 73, was found in the back of the house in a lake. And now that they're saying that they pulled her body out, she has bruises, which is synonymous with actual assault. So,
You know, this is one of the most bizarre stories I have ever seen. So now Sergio has been listed as a suspect in the murder of his mom. The neighbors have come out and said that he's been acting off the past couple of months. He burned his mom's clothes and all this stuff. But it's time to really take a quick look at what's going on with these NFL players' mental health. If y'all remember, it was a documentary about Aaron Hernandez, the dude that killed those people, but he ended up having CTE, where the frontal part of his brain was damaged. So I think we need to, from getting all those hits, and it was the part of the brain that's responsible for like decision making and aggression. So I don't know, this could be what's going on with Sergio. I don't think it's drugs. I hope it's not drugs.
I don't know.
But
it's weird because his neighbors said that they saw him actually burning his mother's clothes.
Right.
So he was having a whole bonfire with her clothes. And my thing is this. Wait, okay. Now, you had enough brain cells to get on a flight to go to Mexico. To use Instagram. So Instagram twice.
Right.
To say the FBI did it. I think this is someone who's like really panicked.
Yeah. I think we have the video. We can take a quick look at it. You
it.
judge for yourself, guys.
FBI, they came into my house on Bob Marley's death day with a 511 Agent Gas, unwarranted. They kidnapped me twice from home, the Maywood Police Department, right? Chris Fuqua did it twice. Aaron Peppers was there the second time that it happened.
He doesn't look high to me. I don't think he doesn't look like a drug addict to me. So
he looked like he was trying to believe what he was saying too.
Yeah.
He had a hard time like just thinking as it goes. It's just weird.
It's just bizarre. Your mom is found dead and you're on the camera. He doesn't look like he's upset or grieving. I don't know. This is one of the ones we just have to wait and see. But
because my thing is, does he have something to do with it?
Right.
And then left to Mexico.
Yeah.
That's conspiracy theory, but
it's a little weird.
Something is off.
Yeah, something is very off. Yeah.
Speaking of off, so crews find debris miles and miles away from an F-35 fighter jet that cost $1 million. Actually, $100 million to be exact. And the program in which this jet is part of is actually on track to cost $1.7 trillion. How do you lose? America, I don't feel safe.
So
I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. How do you lose a jet? This is the country that is supposed to protect me.
Protect us, yeah.
And you lose $100 million jet?
And they found some debris from this jet like 2 hours northeast of the base. So I'm just thinking, that means that this plane flew itself for 2 hours. What if it crashed into a neighborhood? What if it crashed into a commercial airplane? Like is it a Tesla? How does it drive itself? And why do we need to spend $100 million on a weapon to kill people? That's the real question, but that's scary.
I don't feel safe.
Yeah.
I don't feel safe. If we have airlines, American Airlines, we have Delta, we can't keep people on the airlines safe, right? We have people defecating in the aisles, but we can spend $100 million on a jet that we can't find.
That we cannot find.
America.
It's a little bizarre. It's a lot of bizarre.
What's going on? So let's get a little bit more bizarre as we go on. So two, not one, but two models were found dead in LA. Now, they live pretty close to each other. So Melissa Mooney, 31, was pronounced dead missing September 12th. Her death is being investigated as a murder, whereas Nicole Coates, who's 32, hers is not. But Coates' family says that the scene that they found, everything was just bloody. Her feet were up in a position where you could tell that she was kind of fighting, but they have no motive. They don't know what happened.
And the weirdest thing is, Nikki said, last they spoke to her, she said she was going out on a date. She didn't say with who or where they were going, and then 2 days later they didn't hear from them, so they showed up. But I feel like LA they're trying to sweep this under the rug. You know, LA is known as like the hub for modeling. New York and LA, that's where all the models aspire to go.
Right.
So if it's coming out that this could possibly be a serial killer.
But we can't say serial killer yet, because you don't want to cause you know.
I mean, but that's what it. Two black models dead that live miles away from each other.
I think you need more than two for a serial killer. It could have. It could easily have been someone that knows the both of them. That you stalkers are real. Stalkers follow models. They follow people in media. So I don't know. We got to kind of see how it's going. But it's sad because the family is saying that Coates.
Yeah.
She definitely think it was a homicide.
It was a homicide.
Yeah.
I think, again, I think they're just trying to sweep it under. I just find it a little too coincidental that two young black models, 31 and 32, found dead. It's a little strange. But we'll see what happens as the details develop. But on that note, we got to get into what's trending. And what seems to be a wave of breakups in Hollywood, the latest split seems to be none other than Remy Ma and rapper Papoose. Now, the two reportedly split over allegations that Remy was cheating with her battle rapper boyfriend, Easy the Block Captain, and it seemed the rumors were confirmed in a recent battle rap that she hosted herself. Take a quick look at this first clip. So the first clip we're going to look at is from the rapper Geechee Gotti.
So rockin' with Sham, Pap and Rim. Nigga, that's us. Y'all the poster child symbol for black love. Nigga wouldn't even think that y'all marriages still had to go through them stages. Every interview, he show his admiration and tell the world how he think his woman the greatest. That nigga held you down in prison for 6 years.
Now, that was his opponent, Geechee Gotti, who basically called them out on it. And he's had some explosive allegations. And Remy didn't say nothing. Cam, I see your wheels turning over there. What you thinking? You just go sip your...
Here's the thing. Word on the streets.
Word on the streets.
We don't know what the real story is yet, right? So we don't want to make any assumptions. We are just like you guys. We're seeing it. We're watching it and trying to figure out what is going on. However, the evidence is not looking very good.
It ain't looking too good.
It doesn't look good at all. You could tell that something is going on that shouldn't be going on. But guess what? Don't go anywhere because I'm going to give you my full rundown of what I think is going on. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back to What's Trending. So we're still talking about the new breakup between Remy Ma and her rapper husband, Papoose. Now, Geechee Gotti, who is a battle rapper, made explosive allegations at Remy's rap battle event. Now, let's take a quick look at Easy the Block's captain's response to that.
You want to know the details? Yeah. Nigga, keep this on the D9. If you heard that nigga did something to me over a female and he ain't dead, it's probably because I still got the female, nigga.
So it looks like he pretty much confirmed it. Now, like Candice said before we went to break, we don't know. This is all alleged at this point, but it looks like they kind of put it out there. And the fact that Remy said nothing says so much.
You know what? She could have said nothing because she was just caught off guard. I hope it's not true. This is a couple that we have watched evolve over the years. When Remy went to jail, Papoose was there. He waited patiently. He exemplifies what all of us as women want in a man. He was able to maintain. He stayed faithful to her. He watched. I mean, I would hate for this to be true.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say that it is true.
Yeah.
You can't say it's a breakup. But it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. And I know that she came out and she did give somewhat of a statement saying that it's not true.
Yeah.
But to have these guys do this in your presence, in your face, it's just not a good look. It's not.
And what adds fuel to this fire is that Papoose actually did attack Easy the Block captain at a previous battle rap. He actually knocked him out, which is what you heard Geechee Gotti say. You know, how you gonna cheat with a guy that can't even protect you? So it's not and I love Remy Ma. I've been a Remy Ma fan for a long time, and I like Papoose too, and I like them together. I like what they represent for black culture and hip hop, but it would be so unfortunate if Remy cheated.
It's just disrespectful. It's disrespectful how both guys did it. If she is, this is definitely not somebody that you want to be with, who's going to put you on that kind of display and disrespect you. Remy Ma is somebody in hip hop that we love, that we listen to her music, we watch her on TV. Like, this is not a woman that is out there doing dirty things that you would just say, okay, it's another one. No, it's Remy Ma.
Yeah.
Substance.
Yeah.
So for this to go down like this, I want to see the end of this.
I hope it's just a publicity stunt. That's what I'm gonna cross my fingers.
I hope it's not even that. I hope she just checks everybody and says, have several seats.
Speaking of having several seats, looks like Oprah and The Rock have sparked backlash after asking their working class fans to donate to their Maui Relief Fund. Now, this is to help send aid to those who were affected by the wildfires in Maui that took place last month. Now, respectfully, the two did donate $10 million apiece. But fans apparently weren't feeling them asking them to donate to this wildfire relief fund. It was a bad look to me, Cam.
Why not?
What you mean?
Why not ask? They donated $10 million. It's not as if they didn't donate anything and they're asking for it. Yeah, donate. Why not donate? We on social media saying prayers and we wish you the best. You got to be a part of a community. Why not donate? I don't see anything wrong with it. Yes, they're billionaires. Yes, they're rich, but they put their money where their mouth is. They gave $10 million. Both of them already did the donation. If you open up donations, you're giving everybody a chance to be a part of helping a community. I'm looking at it that way. I'm not looking at it for the financial gain. I'm looking at it as Maui seeing Americans, seeing people across the world pour out. Even if you have $1, even if you have 50 cents, even if you have a quarter, you're giving to people that need it. So I'm not looking at the dollar amount.
Man.
I'm not looking at that. I'm sorry.
Okay, I could see The Rock. You know, he grew up in Honolulu, so I could see him. But Oprah's the one that got me scratching my head.
Why?
Because Oprah didn't even do all this when the kids in Flint, Michigan didn't have clean drinking water, so now you're raising money for Maui. Ironically, she just recently bought, let me make sure I get it right, 870 acres over there. Oprah so she now owns a total of 1,000 acres
and what's wrong with that?
Maui.
And what's wrong with that?
And coincidentally, now she wants to. It's just odd to me.
No, let me ask. No.
She bought all this land, and now let me go.
If you took your money you took your coins and you bought a piece of property in Memphis. Okay, where
I
you're
grew
from,
up,
it
where
doesn't
I'm
matter.
from.
It doesn't matter.
Where I'm
So
from.
Memphis, Flint, Michigan is there.
Okay.
Memphis has a fly. You're still gonna give to what you're investing in.
That's
it's not fair. It's not. I don't think it's fair that we put a standard for some people and not all people. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Every time somebody wants to help, we say, oh, you helped here, but you didn't help here. People can help who they want to help. They can put their money where they want to put their money.
You're
Why
right.
do we
She
do
can't
that?
put her money where
the ones who sit there and have the money, we're the ones that telling people where to put their money.
She can't put her money where she. It's just odd. It's a little too coincidental that she bought all this land and now you want to. And not only that, when the fires first happened, Oprah apparently pissed the people off in Maui because she showed up with a camera crew, like as it was happening. So she already rubbed the local residents the wrong way back then. So it's some up with this.
As everyone did, as all the news outlets did, everybody,
But she
even
ain't
cameras,
the news.
even cameras on boats. I mean, I'm not sticking up for Oprah in that way, but what I'm saying is she put her money up. It's not a situation where you have millionaires asking for money and they're not doing anything. They're giving everyone a chance to help Maui. That's how I choose to see it.
Nonetheless, we want to see Maui bounce back, so prayers up for the residents
Thank
of
you.
Maui.
If you have $1, put your dollar.
And donate to their fund.
You have a quarter, put your quarter.
Hey, but we got to keep it moving, y'all. Lil Kim, the iconic rapper, the rap legend, has graced the cover of Ebony magazine for the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. And while many fans were excited to see her on the cover of the magazine, a lot of people were not feeling her altered looks. Some even going as far as to say that she was an AI. Now, the director of photography for Ebony did speak out and said that Lil Kim was in charge of editing her own photos and that this is what she sent back to them. And you know what? It's funny because I remember watching an interview that Lil Kim did, and she admitted out of her own mouth, she said, I have always had low self-esteem. She used to be with a guy that beat her real bad. So I think we're looking at a deep-rooted insecurity coming. I mean, she was fine. Lil Kim used to be fine before she got all the work done. So
I don't think this should be allowed.
What you mean?
I don't think it should be allowed. I don't think it should be allowed. I don't think it should be allowed. I think once a magazine opens it up for someone to be on the cover, I don't think that person should ever be able to dictate every single edit. Now, as a woman, there's certain edits, of course, that you want done.
Right.
But to look like a completely different person, how is this celebrating her? I don't know who this woman is.
She looks Puerto Rican. But
who is this? Oh, this is Lil Kim.
This is Lil Kim, right? That we remember.
The Arabian woman. Who is this? What queen of Persia is this?
She's Dominican.
Because this is not Lil Kim that we know. This is not Lil Kim that we grew up to. I think it's too much. I think magazines need to have a certain amount of cutoff to say, okay, we are in charge of the edit. We're in charge of what it looks like. I mean,
I get
it's
that,
a lot.
but then you ask her to grace the cover of the back. So I feel like they kind of had to bow into what if they asked her to cover it. I just hate that Lil Kim feels that she even needs to do this. Like, even after all the work she's had done, she's still an attractive woman. Like, I don't think, like, you know what I'm saying?
I think what happens is they need to learn to give the reign over. Give the reign to Cardi. Give the reign to Nicki Minaj. Give the reign to the young entertainers that are coming up behind them. Give them that space to shine. You're trying to compete with a generation that you can't compete with. And I think that has a lot to do with it too. You want to stay young, you want to stay youthful, but this is not the way to do it.
Now that you said, she kind of looks like Cardi B a little bit on the cover. They kind of look a little bit alike. Now that you're saying it,
Cardi B.
She looked like she could be related to Cardi B, right?
That.
They look like they the same color.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said she looked like an Arabian princess somewhere. That is not Cardi.
Princess Jasmine, let's go.
That's not Cardi at all. But we're ready for Style Check. So So we all know that Gen Zs have a certain way of doing things when it comes to music, when it comes to outlook, and especially when it comes to fashion. TikTok is one of the trending social media sites that you can get all the newest fashion finds. All you gotta do is put in little words into the search engine and boom, thousands if not millions of photo images and videos come up. So Kris and I are talking about some of those trends that are happening now. One of them especially is the faded leather jacket. Now this look, I don't think this is a look that ever goes out of style. It's something that's always there. It transcends. You can wear it to work, you can wear it to play, dress it up, dress it down. And believe it or not, when you put in the search engine for TikTok, frayed yellow jacket, 449 million views come up. So that's a lot of different ways in which you can use to actually wear that jacket and switch it up.
Hey, that's a classic look. That's never gonna go out of style.
Never gonna go away.
So another big one is monochromatic outfits. So if you go to TikTok and search monochromatic outfits 2023, you're gonna get 284 million views. So this is proving that the single color looks have been trendy throughout the year. You see a lot of that in New York Fashion Week for this fall. They're seeing a lot of the beiges and you got on beige, so okay, let's go. But you're seeing that look more and more. So I like to see Gen Z embracing the neutral tones. It looks good. I like it.
I like I love color, but the neutral tones are always really pretty too. And I know we got to go, but there's also pops of red.
Yeah.
So you always want to make sure that when you're wearing something, you have a pop of red, a little bit of color somewhere, whether it's the shoes, whether it's the hair, whether it's the outfit. Gen Zs know how to do that. If you search pop of color, you're going to get 164 million views. Listen, I said color is everything. It just brightens everything up. Now, mind you, I don't have on the color.
But you got on your monochromatics?
I have on color where it don't show it. It's all right. I have it in my nails. So you always want to have a pop of color. But if you need ideas on how to put your looks together, you can always go to TikTok. Gen Zs are teaching us how to do it every day. But guess what? That's it for today. That's all.
You can catch us same time, same place, y'all, right here. Be safe until tomorrow.
We got you guys. Bye.